right hand and repeat after me. I do solemnly swear
I do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Minnesota,
and the Constitution of the State of Minnesota,
and that I will discharge faithfully
and that I will discharge faithfully
the duties of the office
of
Lieutenant Governor of the State of Minnesota
Lieutenant Governor of the State of Minnesota
to the best of my judgment and ability,
to the best of my judgment and ability,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Congratulations, Lieutenant Governor.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome to stay back here. Or...
You can just
Oh, okay,
stay right
yes.
here.
Thanks.
First of all, I'd like to thank the governor for being so gracious, and to my family, and especially the people of Senate District 13 for giving me the honor and the privilege of serving them for the last 22 years. I've met a lot of great people, made many great friends, and I've learned a lot. I would like to thank the people of Senate District 13 for putting their trust in me, and I'd like to thank my family, especially, for putting up with me during those 22 sessions. And they became an instant parade crew or an instant campaign crew, and they put up with a lot of craziness. So I thank my family very, very much. I leave the Senate with great memories, many great friends from throughout the years, and I leave with a Mason's full of notes and sticky tabs. I never expected that I would become Lieutenant Governor, especially this way, but I do appreciate the opportunity. Thank you to the governor for being so kind and so gracious in the last few months, and look forward to the next 7 months. And as I said at my first press conference about this, that this would be a big adventure. And it has been, and it will continue to be a big adventure. Thank you very much.
I'm delighted to welcome Lieutenant Governor Fischbach to the executive branch and say how good we have had a good relationship over the last couple of months with you making the terrific banana bread and my going to Sebastian Joe's for Oreo cookie pie ice cream, which will be downstairs actually after this. So I try to uphold my, some reasonable balance in the scheme of things. But, we've had an excellent relationship. She's now, by the Constitution, empowered in her own right as a constitutional officer to do what she wants, say what she wants. We were not going to agree on everything, and we understand that. But we worked together very well in the elder care and appreciated very much her support and help on that endeavor in the legislative session. We'll find other ways, I'm sure, to work together. And when we disagree, we'll disagree. And I think Minnesotans have gotten used to that. So not with Lieutenant Governors, but in general. So anyway, very glad to have you.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
We'll have a few questions on this topic.
Lieutenant Governor, does this preclude you from running for your Senate seat in the special election, which the governor is going to declare here? And what is your intent in that area? Would you consider resigning, Lieutenant Governor, and running that special election?
I have been very privileged to serve the people of Senate District 13, and my responsibility and obligation that I felt was to make sure that they were represented during session. Now that session is over, and as of Wednesday, the governor had said in his press conference that there won't be a special session. I feel it's time that I can end my legislative career, and I won't be seeking that seat.
Senator, Lieutenant Governor, was that a difficult decision for you, knowing that this will be a temporary role, and obviously the Senate is more of a semi-permanent?
It is always a difficult decision to leave an institution that you love. I mean, the Senate is full of wonderful people, and I believe that, maybe not everybody thinks, but we do accomplish great things, I think, for the people of Minnesota, and all of them are very sincere in their desire to do good things for Minnesota. And so it's a difficult decision, but it is a decision that I've made.
I have another question about the status of this ceremony and your status now before and after taking this oath. Is it your view that you have been Lieutenant Governor since December and this was a formality, or is it your view that you just now became Lieutenant Governor?
I did ascend to the role of Lieutenant Governor in January, but I would say that I was the acting Lieutenant Governor. Now I'm fully the Lieutenant Governor.
Lieutenant Governor, as
this happened in January and lawsuits came up, you had said at the time that if you were forced out of the office that you would resign and you would run for your Senate seat. What's changed since then that's made you decide that it's time to leave the Senate?
The end of session. The end of session, because I felt that if those special elections or something like that would happen during session, that that the people of Senate District 13 needed a representative there.
Are you considering, or would you consider being a lieutenant governor candidate for somebody?
You know, there's lots of things that go on out there, and right now I'm here to talk about my 22 years of service and becoming lieutenant governor. If there's questions about that, there may be other folks that you want to ask.
One more question?
Does this decision, making this decision now, have any implications for the lawsuit that we're going to be hearing in a couple of days?
Actually, the lawsuit will be withdrawn voluntarily this afternoon. And so that was one of the big decisions, is do we want this lawsuit to drag on, and that this will end the lawsuit.
One more question. What is your proudest achievement or set of achievements in the Senate? Most of that time you were in the minority, but the last couple of years you've actually been able to have a more proactive role. Tell me what has been your proudest accomplishment.
You know, I've been very proud of the way we've handled the higher ed, and I've been chair of the higher ed committee prior to us being, you know, when we were the first time in the majority and this time, and I think that we've been able to do some things, secure additional funding, helping some of the two-year schools with some additional funding, and I think that we've been working hard to help in particular, Minn State, really educate the people or the students in Minnesota. So I've been very proud of serving as the chair of higher ed.
That's all we have time for.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
This is the best press conference I've ever been involved in.
You guys are coming up.